Hello, Pisces, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of April 5th through the 11th. And during that time, we have a waning gibbous moon to start us off for the most of the week. And that's a good time for self-reflection and rebirth. We're making positive changes and also getting rid of bad habits and negative thinking. So just work towards achieving your goals and aspirations for most of the week. That energy does kind of continue with the last quarter moon on the 10th. The only thing we really add into that is we start to kind of have a little bit of inward reflection about what is working and maybe what isn't working, kind of trying to get those thoughts start to organize as we approach the new moon. So please keep those moon energies in mind as we move through the week. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter, Pisces. So as always, please take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, your overall message for this reading, Pisces, is to work through your fears. All right, let's see what the Pisces Collective has going on for the week. As I'm shuffling, my fun weekly reminder, which I will touch on just very briefly today, is that you pay attention and watch for those synchronicities that are trying to speak to you in the universe. So this could be changing or repeating number patterns or numbers that you just keep seeing everywhere. You can't escape them. It's on your receipt, it's in the on the license plate in front of you, it's over on that billboard, it's on your clock. I mean, you just turn around and you're like, why, what is that number? I keep seeing it everywhere. Look it up. See, look up the angel number. Numerology is pretty interesting when you start looking into it. So keep that in mind and just watch for those synchronicities, however they might appear in your life this week. All right, Pisces, we're going to get right into this reading. April 5th through the 11th, work through your fears. And your overall energy right now is the Three of Pentacles. So many times this is a card about work and coming together and being creative and problem solving, that sort of thing. So if there's some sort of fears that you have about work right now, just try to work through them. Be engaged when it comes to the creative things or the conversations that are coming up about how to solve problems. Just work through the fears that you might be having. Your current situation is a little bit of grief here with the Five of Cups. So there is something that you're feeling a little disappointed about. Just remember, sometimes it's hard to go through something that just brings on this much emotion, but remember, you have some cups that are still standing back here. You have some support at your back. And also, going through hard times like this, it's a test. We all have trials and tribulations, but sometimes and many times you come out of it and turn around 6 months and you're thankful for it because of the good things that came out of it. That it's very hard to see when you're in it. So I understand that. At the root of your situation is the Six of Cups. So this may be something that comes up that is making you um, this is a cup of nostalgia. So this might be making you think of someone from your past, or you get to talk to that person from this person from your past comes back into your life for some reason, or they've been gone and now you get to see them or talk to them. But that's kind of at the root of this. And it could be, I don't know, is there someone that you do work with from your past? Could be, for some of you. Anyway, that's at the root of this situation. Is here is this person, and maybe you're feeling a little bit sad about something that's going on with them. Let's continue here. In your recent past here, is you were feeling like you against the world here with the Seven of Wands. And it could just be that you had some sort of ideal that you were standing upon, and you just were feeling the pushback, right? So just continue to be creative, work through things. Whatever the sadness is that you're feeling, you just have to work through that as well too. What is on your mind this week is the Three of Wands. So we're definitely thinking about the future, definitely thinking about new ventures. Well, so that puts two threes on the table. So look up angel number 33 and see if that has any bearing on whatever's going on in your life right now. But you are thinking about, and this could just be travel, vacation, or something, but you're thinking into the future about new ventures and new things that might be going on. What is just ahead of you this week is the Six of Pentacles, which now has you kind of feeling like an outsider for whatever reason, but that also, I'm sorry, 5. I looked down here and saw 6. 5 of Pentacles, which this, I call this the comparison is the thief of joy card. Are you comparing yourself to someone else? Are you comparing yourself to someone from your past? You know, what is making this disappointment or this sadness come about? Some sort of comparison. Comparison to someone, yeah, someone from your past, maybe it could be. Anyway, also angel number 55, as well as angel number 33, both of those appearing in your reading right now. What is on, or what is in your advice position here is the Temperance card. So, you know, this is the angel to the devil in the deck. This is the angel who's on your shoulder and is saying, you know what, it's all going to work out. Everything's going to be just fine. And that is very typically the case, no matter what you have going on. You know, you've got one foot here. She's got one foot in the emotions that are happening, you know, and also one foot just on the dry land, the things that are real. You know, of course, sometimes we get bogged down in emotions, and it's hard to kind of get that clarity and see what's going on because we're just so much in the emotion of it, right? So sometimes, and then let that emotion lift, and just know that you can also regain that composure, that you know, that just that calm balance that you need. That's your advice, is to really try to maintain that through all of this that's going on. This could be very turbulent, you know, and you just need to kind of remain calm through it, almost like the calm in the middle of the storm, the eye of the storm. What is beyond your control this week is that you're going to have to be strong through this with the Strength card. Whatever this is going on for you, just be strong and know that you're strong enough to handle it. And again, sometimes, I mean, I'm not even seeing a tower or whatever, but I'm kind of feeling that. I'm feeling some sort of disruption. I mean, probably because it's coming off of this grief card here. That something's just, again, you're feeling it, and it's so hard to be clear. Work through your fears, of course, was your overall card. It's just so hard to be clear sometimes when you have all those heavy feelings. So what is your secret desire, or what are you trying to avoid, is the Knight of Cups. So maybe you're just trying to avoid really coming forward about how you really feel, talking, discussing your emotions, you know, really processing them quite yet. You might be trying to avoid that. Or it is your secret desire. Maybe you just want to get it off your chest. So that'll be a big question for you. Is that your secret desire, or are you kind of trying to avoid that? And do you, you know, hopefully have people that you can trust to go and talk to? Especially in this case, it might be someone, if this is a work related thing, which, you know, our indicator was right at first that this could be work related, that find someone who doesn't work where you work and just go vent to them. And sometimes they can give you insight that they can see because they don't work there, right? They don't know all the people involved. In your outcome position is the Ace of Cups. You're going to love the outcome, whatever it is. I mean, I know it's going to be hard to see it while you're in it, but I feel like you're going to work through these fears, and you are going to get to where, like, okay, it's all going to be fine. Again, this Temperance, you know, trying to maintain that just centered balance of just knowing that by the end of the week, I think things are going to work out for you. Okay, what is hidden from you this week is really thinking about the future too much with this Two of Wands. So you're just kind of in it this week, not really thinking too much. You are thinking about something that's off in the distance. This could be a vacation where, of course, this week, if you've got any kind of vacation coming up and you're just feeling like, oh my God, I just can't get through another day. Like, is it time for vacation? Of course, that's on your mind because it's something to look forward to, but just keep that as something to look forward to, because you will get there eventually if you're just having a rough week. And sometimes we do. I mean, and tarot is here to tell you not just about the fun shiny things, but sometimes just to give you a little heads up too about, hey, this week might be rougher than some. All right, let's get a final message here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final message for Pisces: forgive and forget. Work through your fears, forgive and forget. Let it go. That's another thing. I mean, I think you're going to get through it, but I do think it's a little bit rough. But you're comparing. Let's try not to compare. I'm real curious about this past connection here. If you're comfortable sharing, of course, drop me a comment. Is this someone from your past that has brought something up? I'm real curious about that. It's kind of hard for me to read, but somebody out there knows exactly what I'm talking about. You'll know. All right, let's see what you need to do in the way of self-care. Self-care for Pisces this week. And the card that you get is the card called Calm. A breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough. Remain calm. Wow. Remain calm, work through your fears, forgive and forget things. Again, I feel like it's kind of a rough week, but a breakdown is often followed by a breakthrough because you learn. It's something that you're like, wow, I didn't see that coming. Bam, blindsided. Got to learn to see those things coming a little better. But you're strong enough to handle whatever this is. And again, I think you're going to love what happens by the end of the week. So hopefully you learn something, and hopefully this just all kind of wraps up and you can think about your upcoming trip, because I do think you're looking off into the way future like, yeah, get me out of this. I would be too. So Pisces, good luck with all of this. I hope you do make it well through the week. And I hope this reading has helped you in some way to manage whatever is going on in your life right now. Also, if you like my reading style, hitting like and subscribe will help you find me next week. Come back and let's see if this energy continues and what this Ace of Cups, what got you turned over and what are you into and loving right now, because I feel like next week is definitely going to be a little bit brighter for you. So thanks so much, Pisces. Good luck with all of this, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.